You be tripping, so we wasn't thinking about something different. Just relax with it, ain't no accidents. It's just all for the love.
Heaven high, everybody. Welcome. Oh, look, Carlos. Look. Watch this. Welcome. Wait a minute. Can you hear this? Isn't that cute?
Yes.
Heaven high, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's been a while since I have been on, because guess what? I have been applying the principles that I have been learning with my fabulous guests on Heaven High Podcast, and I was shooting a film. What? Y'all have been speaking it into existence. So now we want to talk about some of the good stuff that's happening for you and me and the world. And my guest today, the last time Karlos was on, y'all just loved him. I got texts, oh, Tangi, that was a great show. He was wonderful. So who better to start the new year off with Karlos giving us a word. Heaven high, Karlos.
Heaven high, Tangi. Thanks for having me on again.
Oh my goodness. Thanks for coming on and looking all handsome and pretty and all that good stuff.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much.
I see when I'm looking through social media, it's amazing because you can skim through and just see all good stuff, or you can be on somebody else's page and see death and destruction. I kind of took away from the death and destruction because ain't nobody got time for that. But hi, Jonathan David. Thank you for tuning in. Mwah. Happy New Year. I wanted to know, Karlos, what the stars, the planets, the cards, what they say we have in store for this new year. What do you see? And let me tell y'all one other thing that I've learned, because, I've had a lot of people on the podcast and a lot of people read me. The thing is, the messages come, but it can come different based on who's giving it. You know what I'm saying? So I pick people that I feel good about. So go ahead, Karlos. What you got?
So, 2026, a lot's going to happen. And so a lot of what happened 2025 is building up to 2026.
Okay.
So what we're moving towards is greater awareness of our mental health, nervous system care, and emotional truth, which if you kind of look at the whole world, like that's kind of like what's at the forefront,
Wait a minute. Our emotional health.
Mental health. Our nervous system care.
Nervous system.
And then emotional truth.
Wow. Nervous system care and emotional truth. Okay, go ahead. That's
and like for example, like right now, what's happening is there's a lot of our main planets. So like the like Mars, Venus, the sun, they're all moving into a certain area in the sky, which hasn't happened in a while. And then also the outer planets, which kind of like have to do a lot with like the destiny and like creativity and stuff like that. Those are also kind of shifting into places that haven't been in for a very long time. Like, for example, a lot of like in the past, a lot of the revolutionary things that happen, like big wars or big like discoveries in technology and things happen at a certain time, and this time is happening again. And it's happening again, but because things kind of cycle, we go in cycles, but the way I see it is we cycle upward. So we're evolving up. And so things might look like they're repeating themselves, but we're really like moving upward from that. So like the fact that we're putting mental health and nervous system care and emotional truth on the forefront, that tells you a lot of like where we are as a collective. We're done with this and we need something different, something more that talks to our inner, our inner selves.
Like it. And it's interesting because one of the themes that I found on Heaven High podcast is my guests talk about getting your nervous system in alignment with whatever it is that you want. Because some people want success and then they get it, and the nervous system be like, ooh, can't handle it. And so we got to kind of keep ourselves calm and at peace, right? Recognize what brings out these feelings and then act accordingly. Yes?
Yes, correct. Like not shoving our emotions to the side, and like if something scares us, like why does it scare you? Be curious about yourself and want to understand yourself rather than just like, oh, I don't like this part about me, I'm just gonna push it to the side and forget about it. It's gonna
Yeah.
come up eventually because it's that inner fight, your inner struggle that it's you, the world
Yeah.
outside might not see it, but it's real for you. So accept it and love yourself, but be curious and want to understand so you can take care of yourself a little bit better.
Right. I was talking to a friend of mine that is often complaining about someone outside of them. And I told them, I heard someone say, instead of saying they, and I've done it too, say, what is it about this person or this situation that I'm allowing to prevent me from being in alignment with myself? Because if
Exactly.
I'm upset, it's not really the situation or the person, or if I'm afraid, whatever that is, it's my feelings. And for me, that gave the power back. Hey, Chocolate Phoenix. Hey, girl, I missed you too. Mwah. To me, that gave the power back. So I think that's good. We're focusing on emotional health, mental health. You think more people will be like, do you think this will affect homelessness, or how do you think it will?
Well, yeah, I think so. I think more, well, to continue on what we're moving towards into this coming year, new ways of working, healing, and connecting that prioritize human sustainability. So the we're moving into Aquarius, and Aquarius is all about like innovation and like things that move us forward as a
Yes,
collective.
yes,
So new ways of working, healing, and connecting is gonna come to the forefront, which if you think about it, like I was thinking about this today, COVID caused us to kind of like wake up in a certain way, but it also caused us to like retreat
yes,
because we had to all like shut down and everything. We all closed down, and now we've been closed down for so long that we're like, wait a minute, this isn't really working. Like working remotely and not talking to people, like, and interacting with them isn't really working. I'm missing something. What's going on? And I think now we're like waking up again, and
yes,
we're like looking for something different. And
yes,
with that, a lot of like old emotional stuff that we've been holding down is starting to come
yeah.
up. And I think that's why the world is in such a mess right now, because in order for there to be something really, really good, there also has to be something that's really, really bad.
Well,
In order,
hallelujah. I done been through
right?
the bad.
In order for that to exist. And if you're up here, then you can coexist with the bad, because the bad's not going to bother you anymore. You're like, I get it and I understand why it's here and what it's doing, but it's not affecting me anymore. Like, so because where some of us are at that point, we can now see like, damn, there is a lot of evil in this world. There is a lot that needs to change. And that's more of us are like, whoa, seeing it. And I feel it's just going to cause this like shift. And I believe we're in the shift already. It's just,
I believe
it
we're,
doesn't just happen like this. It's like, it's happening in waves,
yes, I believe
little
we're
by
in the
little.
shift too.
But I
What else,
think we're there.
what else do you see? What else do you see for
And
us?
well, a shift from hustle to meaning. So
Hustle.
we live in a world of like
Yeah.
hustling, and it's exhausting. And it's like, there is an actual easier way to live. Like, we don't have to kill ourselves every day to make a living. It's like, no, there's better ways. We just need to get over this
hump.
Like, this hump where it's like there's still a lot of people that are like down in this like way of thinking, in this like third dimensional survival mode of like,
Yes.
like, I'm in competition, I need to make more because this and this and that. Like, when it comes down to it, they're doing it because they're like afraid, and they're afraid of their life. They're like, oh my God, I need to make money because if I don't, I'm gonna fail. And it's like, we got to change that way of thinking in order for us to really like move forward. Otherwise, we keep repeating the same thing. We're like lying to ourselves. We're in denial. We have been. Oh, look. So what we're leaving behind, burnout as a badge of honor. That's what I was just saying right now. Like,
behind burnout.
Like, what's so honorable about burning yourself out?
I agree totally.
It's like, okay, you show everybody you're a hard worker, but look, you're exhausted and you hate your job.
And oftentimes you don't even have what you want to show for it. I saw a guy on social media who was saying, this is ridiculous. He said, why do I have to work 4 jobs just to have an average life? He said, it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
So leaving that behind, that's good. That means, because one thing about these problems, this wonderful space that we're all in right now, in the world, in our lives, is in the middle of every problem is the bomb solution that will take us somewhere new. And so I'm guessing that to go from hustle to meaning, you see my Aunt Barbara's here, mwah! To go from hustle to meaning, we're all going to come up with new solutions.
Yeah, I think we already are.
And when you talk about the new ways to communicate, there are a lot of people communicating with telepathy. Like, well, and I guess they've been doing it for a long time, but we're just learning about it. Autistic kids, have you seen the telepathy tapes? Yes, a lot of wonderful stuff happening. Okay, go ahead, Carlos. Go ahead.
I was just telling somebody how like magic is real. It's just science that we don't understand yet.
Oh, I like that.
It is, right? It's like, okay, this just happened and it's freaking magical, but I know there's like a scientific way to explain this, and we might not be able to figure it out in this lifetime, but this is real.
You know what that did? What that did for me? What that did for me, what you just said, magic is real, it's just science we don't understand yet. It made me give myself permission to solve the situations going on in my life right now in a miraculous way.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, it opened up my mind from the little files that I had, like, okay, I got to reach out and do this. It opened it up in a miraculous way. And a couple of days ago, I was telling Simbi, who will be on in a second, that I was walking and I heard, I am safe in an unsafe world. I know. I heard that. And I love that, because I am safe in an unsafe world. That's like permission to have peace in the midst of the storm, almost an order to it's wonderful. Okay, go ahead, Carlos. What's next?
So another thing that we're leaving behind as a consciousness, or a collective consciousness, is outdated power structures based on fear and control. That's a big one.
Is that the president?
Right? Just the whole world is like we're working on these power structures that just don't work anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like it's like the perfect recipe for a revolution.
Well, I believe when you were talking about the way the stars are, I believe they are in the same formation that they were for a revolution back in the day.
Crazy, right?
It's funny, when my mother was alive, I told her I felt like a shift was going to happen and a new world was being born. I didn't know it was going to manifest like this, but I
Mm-hmm.
kept feeling it. And then when I started studying human design, they talk about how 2027, whole new year. So,
Yeah.
okay, come on, give us some
All
more.
right. Another one.
I'm excited.
Another thing we're leaving behind, ignoring the body while chasing productivity. Ooh, that's a big one too,
Oh, that means when
right?
I'm tired, I need to rest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ignoring the body while chasing
Or
product.
here, I'll give you another good example. Overeating when you're at work, when
Mm,
you're working and you're stressful and you're just eating away, your
yes,
poor body's like, dude, stop
yes.
feeding me. You're stress eating now. Like we have such a bad relationship with food that like it's because we're stuck in like in our minds. So we're just like,
Well, we were, because we're moving out
uh-huh.
of that, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
So
What?
yeah, so we like we're gonna start paying attention more to our body. And what's interesting too is like look at all the weight loss stuff that's going on right now. Like they just like created the pill and everything. It's on people's minds. People are sick of being
Sick.
sick.
People are sick of being sick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And these new babies are coming in with some knowledge for us and not accepting some of the same things that we've been accepting.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
We need to learn from our mistakes. We just
And
it's
we
just part of
are,
this life, and we are.
we
Mm-hmm.
are, we are. You got anything
So
else for the
yeah, so the collective theme for 2026, integration over urgency, truth.
integration? Wait a minute,
Uh-huh.
integration over urgency. So
Urgency.
that means adding new tools to my life, new possibilities, new ways, as opposed to chasing after what I've been doing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead. The next one.
Mm-hmm. Truth over noise.
Oh, truth over noise. So don't just be sitting around talking about nothing. If you ain't got
Mm-hmm.
nothing to say, that's
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Truth.
Or also like finding the truth within all the noise, and that truth comes from within. Like if you hear something, listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. Your intuition will tell you if it's true or
Yes.
not, like right away.
Yes.
But
Now,
you gotta listen to your body, back to like the things of like of leaving behind, right? Like ignoring the body while chasing productivity. No, don't ignore the body.
yeah.
Like we're a freaking antenna. Like we're picking up so much information. Listen to your body. You're gonna start walking around saying you're a psychic.
Yes, yes, I've been hearing a lot. So for those
Hmm.
of you who haven't been, if they're all of you probably have, but if it's any of you who haven't been, there are ways that you could practice listening to that your body or that still small voice. Carlos, you might know some. I know one. My children's father used to sit on the porch with my kids, and they would have to feel what car was coming by next. That's kind of different, but yeah,
Cool.
a blue car, a red car. Yes, yes, or little things. If you hear you should do blah 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 blah, try it and see what happens
Yeah.
because you listened.
Hmm.
Eventually, I think it gets to the point where it's a fearless listening. Like that's why I cut my hair because I
You're
listen.
listening. It looks great, by the way.
Thank you, because now I'm listening,
Hmm.
saying, "What is it that you want me to
Hmm.
do now?"
For me it came like, and this one came long. This is when I knew it was with text messaging. I was thinking of somebody and then bing, their message comes in.
Exactly. Yes.
And once I paid attention to that, it just starts happening all the time, to the point when I'm doing something, like say I'm cleaning, and then out of nowhere I'm like, Tangy. Like I hear
Yes.
Tangy in my head, or I start thinking about Tangy, and then I'm like, I need to text her. Hey Tangy, da 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 da, and then Tangy goes, Oh my God, I was just thinking
I'm
about you.
thinking about
I'm
you.
like, psychic.
Simbi, come on up, Simbi. What's away? Y'all, here's my sister. Come on, Simbi Kali. Oh, yes, my applause. I like my applause. Wait a minute, Simbi. You got to get applause.
Okay, I'll go back.
Yeah, go back. Go back. Wait a minute. Go back. Go back. I got to hold up, y'all. Okay, ready? Okay, now come back on, Simbi. Come back on. Simbi. Look, they're still clapping. They're still clapping. Okay, we did that thing. So, question for you.
Yes.
You all right?
I gotta get in. I might have to sit on you.
That's all right. You can sit on me. What is how you doing?
I feel good. I feel calm. I feel like a lot of the things that we've been talking about as far as listening, a lot of my prayers have been because I think I felt alone so much in my life, or I felt responsible for all of the adults and all of my siblings.
Yes.
And so years ago, someone said to me, the universe, God wants you to know that it loves you and you can lean in more. And it's taken some time, but now when I wake up, I'm like, all right, it's like I put on my God suit or say, hold my hand or come into me, show my feet, guide my thoughts. That phrase, lean not to your own understanding, like, yeah, lean in, but also know that we are divinely guided. And so I was just sitting there listening to you guys and just being present. That's how I'm feeling.
That's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Being present.
Yeah.
And do you get messages throughout the day from Spirit?
God, yes. And I'm like, that's why I do that. That's why they did that. And then, because I used to be puzzled. I want to know why. And now I'm like, oh, and so once I understand, my compassion is kicking in more quickly.
Okay.
Now that I'm understanding myself and others, and I'm like, oh, so I just will send out blessings. I bless you. I'll send out blessings to my past experiences, to who I was, to who the person was. And I'm like, that's the past. You don't have to live there. You don't have to stay there. Send love to that. Send love to your response. Send love. And it's been so freeing that nobody owes me anything and I don't owe anybody anything. And if I feel like I do, I will call and I make amends. But my niece was like, you apologize to me every year around this time. And I was like, to forgive. Oh,
yes.
She was like, girl,
stop.
That's funny.
Well, let me ask you this. So, y'all probably don't know, Simbi and I met back in 1994 when she was 10 and I was 8.
I was 10 too.
Yeah. You were probably really 10. And some kind of way we were cast in this film together with Martin Lawrence called Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Now, how that happened at such a young age, I don't know. But our dressing rooms were connected with a wall in between. And we opened the wall and just
lay there and
talk to each other.
Hours. And none of us ever got called to set that day. And we just talked and talked and talked and talked and talked.
And we've been talking ever since.
Yeah.
And it's really nice and special for me when because I've been here since 93. Is it 93? 93. It's special for me when I have a friend who has gone through all of the different put up with me while I've been growing and expanding, you know what I mean, Karlos, because we've gone through a lot where we've been together and then separate. We don't
I
talk.
moved back to the
Yep.
East Coast. And
Yep. And babies and husbands and all kind of stuff. Now, you've been winning awards lately.
I've been fortunate. I had a short film win an award, and
What's the name of it?
it's called Bone.
Bone. Okay. Okay.
And that was at the Hollywood Park Film Festival. And then last year, this time, we won a film at Sundance called Ricky, and it's about a young man navigating life after prison.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, how did you, listening to your spirit, trusting your spirit, how did that attribute to those two experiences at all?
Well, I think part of it, one film came through my manager. I think we had the same management team, and we met, and I actually showed up. She just wanted to meet because she knew my work. I was grateful for that. And so I dressed as the character. And I actually wore that on set. One of the outfits that I wore. She was a first-time filmmaker. She was just really honest, really calming, really generous and thoughtful.
Mm-hmm.
And she was so kind to me on set. And I just got to be myself. I also got to be inebriated for the first time on camera.
Oh.
I've never been film before, and that was just so much fun.
Okay.
And then the other film was a longer process. The film was made actually like maybe a year after COVID started. We were supposed to start, and then COVID hit. He saw a film that had just won Sundance in 2020. And he was like, who was that actress? And he got my information. And we did the short. And then that went to Sundance. And then we took it through the labs as he created it to be a feature film. And then it went to Sundance the next year and it won. And so I had never been to the Sundance labs before, which is a really beautiful experience. It's so wild. I didn't get a chance to meet Robert Redford before he passed, but the spirit of that festival, wow. Like I've been to Slam Dance, that's there at the same time, but Sundance is just whatever he did. It was just one of the most magical festivals I've ever been to. And I've been 4 times with 3 different projects, or 3 different projects 4 times. I can't remember, but every time I go, I never want to leave. And I feel like I'm at home. So I feel like, speaking of nervous system resets, like it's one of those places where I just go. And so learning to know when you're safe and when you're not, because sometimes your body will tell you, get out of here. And you're like, I'm like, but why? He's like, can you go? And then I'm like, oh, thank you. Sometimes our body knows before our brain and the integration happens.
Yes.
But I think through those experiences, and sometimes the experiences are really challenging. And I'm like, God, why am I here? Why is this happening? And it's like, because I know the best way for you to grow. Because I know and you don't. And so I've been trying to trust what jobs I get, what jobs I don't. You know, there are times I audition for things, I'm like, that's mine. And it's like, no, it's not. And then other times I'm like, that's mine. And then it is. But just trusting what belongs to me will not pass me by. And that even when I'm in the fire, I can be a part of the flame and not get burned.
All right, girl, being a part of the flame.
Yeah, that's a good.
That's good.
Because sometimes the fire cleanses and burns off new beginnings, you know. So there have been times I'm like, Lord, he's like, just get up.
What is that? Is that a
the
phoenix
that rises from the ashes?
Over here beside this lotus. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
that is beautiful.
That was a great question.
Well, hold on. I want to, before we move forward, there was one more thing, one more collective theme of 2026.
Okay.
Which,
ready, y'all.
everything we just talked about, embodiment over escape.
Embodiment
Yeah.
over. Oh, I'm Barbara. Are you still on here?
Yeah, and how
Because I was getting ready to say, so when you have an orgasm, you can't run, but I can't say that if my auntie is here. Embodiment instead of escape. But on a serious note, that's facing your fears, right?
Mm-hmm.
Embodiment instead of, go ahead, what were you going to say? Or you were going to say? Embodiment instead of escape. And that's staying in it, allowing yourself to feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, finding the good in it.
Yeah, also being yourself.
Yeah. I was joking, Auntie. Go ahead, Carlos. Also being yourself.
Just being yourself. Yeah, like so many people want to be something else. There's just be you.
Just be you. It's a lot easy with me. Like after my dog died, I surrendered because I just said, I give up. And it's a lot easier surrendering. Only thing is sometimes when deadlines come, it gets a little scary because I guess it's old thoughts. I start thinking, am I crazy to be expecting so much? Am I wrong to be expecting so much? Why do you think you're special, Tangi, and God's going to take care of you? And then I look back at my history and I say, because you always have.
Period.
So
yeah, I have a friend who says, and this was the first time I witnessed someone speaking like this about and to God. She's like, you made me, now take care of me.
Yep.
And I was like,
yep.
And so when I get in a picture, I'm like, you made me, now take care of me. You made me, now take care of me. That was promise.
I like that. I like you made me, now take care of me. I'll say, I work for you, so I expect you to pay me. But you made me.
You made me.
Is more.
Right.
You work for me is, I work for you is, I deserve this. You made me is.
It's like I'm standing.
Let me write it down.
I'm standing on your promise.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, and sometimes I cannot see things like, I was like, oh God, like I'll be on the phone with my therapist and she'll be like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So sometimes people hold the piece of you until you're ready to hold it. I think that's why interconnectivity, interdependence, we're all here to uplift each other. Like sometimes it's like, all right, you lay down, I'll stand.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
We're co-creating.
Yes.
We're co-creating this world together. And like, that's why we gotta all love each other. Because when we don't, it's like, how are we gonna create things?
Yes, Carlos, you really helped me when I got back, because it was a whole transition from my job and on location and, all the wondrousness that was happening. And then when I'm flying into LA, as I start to fly in, all of the responsibilities, and it's like a magnet. You got it. And
it was almost like you were on vacation.
It was almost
you were away
like
doing something that you love, and you were.
Yes, it was
and
like
now you're like, oh, real life.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in those moments, you have to focus and be present. So there is no room to worry when you have to be connected and deliver and be present and allow.
Yes.
When you're working, is such, I'm like sometimes when I'm watching a really good show and I'm just in it, I'm like, oh my God.
Yes.
And then when it's over, I'm like, and just the same with reading a good book or a song that I love. It's like, okay, but we are here to learn to be in the ebbs and the flows.
Yeah.
We're not just supposed to feel good all the time, and we're not supposed to feel bad all the time. We need to learn how to navigate all of that.
Right.
100%.
Right. And that's what we're learning.
That's why I love astrology so much, because astrology like helps you understand why you kind of go like this. And then you're like, oh, this is just how I'm wired. Like, I'm not crazy. Like, I'm a Gemini. My mind's like this.
The ocean just doesn't keep coming in. It goes in, it goes out. The tide comes in, it stays, and then it's
Karlos, you brought me to something else I wanted to ask you about. On social media, I'm a Gemini. You're a Gemini too. Simi's a Taurus. We love you. I'm a Taurus moon. On social media right now, I just keep hearing, the sign that's gonna prosper in 2026, Gemini. The sign that's Gemini. Like I'm seeing it so much that I'm like, are we the only one? Or is the algorithm geared toward me? I don't know which one it is, but do you have any information for the different zodiacs?
I do actually. I put together a little mini forecast
Oh,
for all the
nice.
signs. We can go through all of them and kind of see what we get.
Let's see.
All right, let's do it. So we'll start with Aries.
My
So
mother.
we're doing a look forward to and leave behind, kind of like what we did for the collective consciousness. Okay. So for Aries, look forward to reclaiming confidence and personal momentum. 2026 reignites your courage to act on what excites you. And then leave behind, reacting before reflecting. Not every battle needs your fire.
Say that first part one more time.
Reacting before reflecting. So, like getting mad at somebody and cutting them out of your life before being like, why am I being so hard on this person?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send that to
Because sometimes a lot of people, like sometimes when there's something about someone that you love, but there's something about them that just like drives you crazy. Yes. Sometimes that's like a mirror reflection of yourself. There's something inside of you that every time you talk to this person, it just like fires you up, that you're just like, and just step away. But then it's like, why do I get so upset? And then you start kind of questioning yourself, being curious, and then have a better understanding. So then next time when you have a conversation with this person, you don't get fired up when they say those trigger words, That's kind of like what's happening with my father and I right now. He's an Aries. Oh my God. My dad's an Aries. So we bump heads like all the time. But now I'm like, I did his chart, so I know more of how he thinks and everything. So I'm like, all right, so I gotta talk to him a little different now. And now that I'm talking to him differently, we're understanding each other a little bit more. And he's actually listening. Like he's the guy who's gonna be like talking. And I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna sit here and listen. But now I'm like, no. Let me explain it to you this way. And he's like, oh. Like we've had recent conversations where I've left them like speechless. Left them thinking.
That's a plus for astrology and human design. Your program does all of them. And that's really a plus because I know when I'm working with people with human design, like I can see on their chart and I can say, don't get mad if your friend, when y'all go out and she wants to stay in the hotel room, that's how she's built. Or don't get upset if you call Simbi and you want to tell her your story and you get out 3 sentences and she got it. If it's a long story, call me because I'm designed to listen. I want to hear every detail. What did you wear? And what did he say? And what did it look like? So that's a good plus for your program. I like that. That's beautiful, Karlos. Go ahead. What's next?
Let's move on to Taurus.
Taurus
sign.
The bull.
All right. So look forward to stability that actually feels good financially.
Wait. Stability, not just stability, but stability that actually feels good. Go ahead.
And that's financially, emotionally, and physically.
Oh, yes.
What's his name?
Right.
Let's see. Leave behind fear of change disguised as comfort.
Fear of change disguised as comfort. So that means let's say she has Simbi writes, and she's really funny, and she's deep. She's a whole bunch of things. So that means if, let's say, she wanted to create her own film, but hasn't been because she's been saying, no, I don't need to do that. I don't really want to do that. I'm comfortable here. And then she does other people's films and she's like, oh, it was amazing when she could do her own. Is that a good example?
Yeah.
Yeah, she read it and she wants to be in it, and we want to be in it.
Yes, we do.
So if anybody has some monies,
but the monies are coming. Yes, Phoenix.
Well, is there a fear behind it, like behind you, like going forward with your own script?
No, it's so interesting because I have been pursuing it with different entities. Like someone from high school was like, oh, I have this, this, and this. Give me this, this, and this. I can get you this, this, and then they can't, they don't, they won't. So it's been a lot of false starts, but every time I get closer, I build something that needs to be in. I build the deck, I build the lookbook, I build the budget. I start thinking about how I want to direct it, the color palette. Something comes into place each time. But also there's a part of me that is unattached.
Mm-hmm.
So I think because I really, so many good things happen when I don't try so hard, when I don't
me too.
Put my horns out and stamp my Taurus feet.
Me too.
It's like so many blessings come when I just go, oh, and when I least expect it. Like I tried to get into Sundance for 15 years. And then when I let go, I get in 2020, 2023, 2020, like it just when I let go, it's like when I bear down,
the baby doesn't come out.
No.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. But I'm also the type of person, I'm like, God, you know the timing. I just say, you know what I want. I'm prepared. I don't know how or when. I just know that I want it. But in the meantime, if this and this happens,
I'm good.
Yeah. So it's this really interesting thing of surrender, but excitement, and I'm ready. If someone said, we need to start pre-production now, I got a set designer. I got everybody's waiting. Yeah. Everybody's waiting.
Yeah.
So I don't think that I have any fear about it. I just am trying to let go of the how and the when. And if it doesn't happen, I used to think if things didn't happen, I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna die if this happens, and I'm gonna die if this doesn't happen. And it's like, you're still here and you're fine, aren't you?
Yeah.
So it's a combination of detachment, surrender to, I don't know.
I like it.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm afraid. I don't think I'm afraid. You let me know. I'll dream tonight. I've been dreaming a lot.
Do you write them down?
Yeah, very vivid
Cool.
dreams. So you tell me, Lord, if I'm holding up someplace.
This job that I just got, I had given up acting. Yeah, I had. I had said it's over. It's just, I have to let it go, because otherwise I will hold on, even though I'm done. And I'll be okay if I never act again. And then I got this call. So yeah,
I've said that several times. I'm like, all right, well, God, just give me he's like, no, the Container Store is not about to hire you. And I'm like, but it's a container. Like when things turn me down,
right.
Every time I say I'm done, something great happens.
Yes. Okay, let's say it together. We're done. That might be the clip I post. Okay, Karlos, next sign. Go ahead. The next.
All right, Gemini. That's you and I, Tangi.
Oh, that's us. Okay.
So we have look forward to clearer voice, stronger messaging, and being truly heard.
and being heard. I
Truly heard.
truly heard. Now, I know, I can't say I know. Based on human design, I'm supposed to wait for the invitation. And since I've learned that, I don't try to be heard anymore. I don't. I do wait until people ask. And so now I have been feeling heard because I'm not just going around. We're seers, Carlos. All three of us are seers, projectors. So we see. And if they don't ask, I ain't telling.
Mm-hmm.
So I like
Yeah.
that. So you said, tell me one more time. I'm going to write them down.
Clearer voice,
Clearer voice. That's good. Okay.
stronger messaging,
Stronger messaging. Uh-huh.
and being truly heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
They
And
all resonate very strongly with me.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And
look,
then leave behind scattered energy and overthinking every decision,
yep,
which is very true with me too.
yep. And
Like,
overthinking.
and then you go the whole day's gone trying to decide what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like grocery shopping either. I literally stand and I'm like, I get to pick two things. Oh my God. That's why my husband does all the shopping.
Good. Exactly.
The Capricorn, he's like, all right, list, done.
And on and on.
Mhm.
Okay.
So how about you, Tangi? Do you have scatter energy? I do.
Yes, I can scatter and I can overthink. I definitely can.
Well, look at our text messages. Scattered all over the place.
Scattered. But I don't think of my.
But it's organized.
Yeah, because
We
I'm
know.
handling a lot of
Exactly. That's our Gemini mind.
Yeah, but I feel so grounded in my body and honest and comfortable. Like today I was tired. How many times I tell you?
Mm.
The old me would be like, no, I don't want to tell her I'm tired because I don't want her to feel anything.
Oh my God, no.
And that's
I'm
what she
so
would have said.
Proud of you.
But I'm just like, I'm tired. I like it. I like this 58, almost 59-year-old version of myself. I like her a lot. Yeah, and I'm excited about everything catching up to where she is.
Mm-hmm.
She's like that. She's so yeah. Okay, next one. Go ahead.
Next sign. Let's do Cancer.
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 Cancer. Okay, Jody's a Cancer. Go ahead.
Looking forward to emotional security built from self-trust, not reassurance from others.
Okay.
And leave behind carrying emotional weight that isn't yours. That's a big one for Cancer.
Yeah.
They hold a lot for a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Changi, your Venus is Cancer.
Yeah, and I was thinking that I have been letting go of my desire to save the world. I'm still doing my podcast, so I do want to share information, but I finally understood that we all got the same access, and that's not my job. Like I have heard, it's been beaten into me, Simbi, that in many lifetimes I have taken care of everybody else out of duty.
Mm-hmm.
And only to die and then reemerge in the non-physical saying I did it again. Yeah. And so I finally got in this lifetime, I'm supposed to take care of me and still love everybody
be of
else.
Service, yeah.
Right.
Of course we all,
But-
not all of us want to be, but my
like I
desire
don't have
is to be of service too.
Don't have to give away my last
Ooh, girl.
everything.
Yes.
No, you don't. Because
Unless
then you're not going to operate. You're not going to operate the way you're supposed to operate.
right. But
How
life
can you then say-
experiences.
Mhm.
One thing your system told me, I learn through life experiences. So I don't read a book. Like I admire some people, they'll read a book and then they'll apply that. and I'll read a book and remember it. And now I get it because I have to live it. That's why I can't get upset or frustrated or hurt or sad. Whenever I have hard times, I can't feel like I did something or something's wrong. It's not. It's just another lesson for me to put the lesson and the solution in my repertoire. So when somebody comes to me with that situation, I have true, heartfelt, lived in advice. I can
Yep.
speak.
You can
Okay.
speak from truth. You're not going to
Oh,
be like bullshitting. I'm sorry.
see,
BSing.
Lavonda says she's a Cancer and she gets it. She
See?
gets it.
Cool.
Yep. Very good. Very good. If you got a question, type it up. Type it up and ask.
Mhm.
What's the next one, Carlos?
Leo. Do we have any Leos?
I'm a Leo rising.
Okay.
Does that count?
So, yeah, totally. And that's the thing I wanted to mention is because we are made up of all these different signs. If some of these signs are in your chart, they're going to apply to you in some way or form. Like you did it yourself. You said it yourself with your Cancer that you're like not carrying the emotion on everybody, and which makes sense because Venus is about relationships with, other people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, Leo, look forward to authentic visibility, being seen for who you really are, not who you perform as.
Ooh,
Mm.
that was good. Look, let me sit back. That was really good. I'm Leo rising. Go ahead.
Mhm. And then leave behind seeking validation instead of embodiment.
Mm.
My little brother's a Leo, and like reading this, I'm like, he does always kind of seem like he's performing, and he's like, yeah, I'm cool. And it's like, no, just, you don't have to be that way. You don't have to perform. We love you just the way you are.
This is 30 years of secrets here. You got to ignore.
I love it.
Wow. Okay. All
That's
right.
some veteran energy right there. Beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Virgo.
Virgo.
Let's do Virgo. Look forward to peace through simplicity and sustainable routines that support your nervous system.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. And then leave behind perfectionism as a form of self-criticism.
Because sometimes you could stop. Let's see. Lavonda said, my oldest son is a Leo. He definitely performs. I pray he becomes a little more authentic.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
2026 will be the year for his authenticity to start peeking out. I wonder how old he is. I wonder. Yeah. Go ahead, Carlos. Let's see.
That's so interesting.
Yes.
Libra.
Oh, and he's 23. Okay, so he's around that age.
Got 2 more years before that frontal lobe fully develops too.
Yeah. So that's good. He's on this.
So if anything, he's right on track.
Right. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry, Lavonda. You don't have to worry.
Don't worry. He's young.
He's young, 23. That's good. And he's probably good looking. And he is having a really good time. He's probably smiling. Yes, that's right. Hard.
Yeah, don't rush his journey. Just let him experience.
It's kind of like I had to learn that with my kids because I see stuff and I want to help them. And then I said, no, all I did was put the seasoning that God told me to put. And now he's got to decide if they need any herbs or if they got to cook a little longer or if they need to fry it before he bakes it, And I'm just there to smell it. Cheer it on. You're welcome, sis. You're welcome. Okay.
All right. Libra. Do we have any Libras?
Scales. No.
Well, look forward to my best friend is a Libra, John. Tandy,
John.
So
Okay.
look forward to healthier relationships built on truth and balance. And then leave behind people pleasing and avoiding necessary conversations.
Oh, that's good. Because I had a Libra friend,
Yeah.
and we had a situation where, I've been going through my journey of speaking my truth, and we
Mm.
had a friend who was sick, and in our friend's sickness, their look had completely changed, and it didn't necessarily change in a beautiful way.
Mm.
And but we still saw the beauty in him. And then my friend, who is the Libra, it has always been very appreciated when they walk into rooms. You understand? People recognize that they have a look that is geared for this particular universe. So when this friend got sick, this one went in and took a picture with this friend and posted it. So this friend
Oh,
was not looking like
that's
themselves.
nice.
And this friend who is like wearing people out together. And I didn't wait for the invitation. I spoke on it. And this friend said, but they posted something. And I said, it's not the same. Like, just because this friend posted something doesn't mean I need to post a picture of them. But it wasn't my business. But in either case, they're not my friend anymore. So I like what you said about them leaving behind, because they got very upset and told me how much they love them and how close they are and all this stuff. But gosh, if I'm looking like, don't, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if people are, if somebody special to me is crossing over and I can see it, I'm gonna share the best parts of them, or at
Yeah.
least what I think they would want me, right?
Mhm.
Anyway, I like that. So maybe we'll make up.
Mhm.
Okay, go ahead. Next one.
All right, Scorpio is the next one.
Scorpio. You know any Scorpios? Okay, go ahead.
My ex is a Scorpio.
And my daughter has Scorpio friends. I don't have
Yeah.
a lot, I don't think. Okay, go ahead.
All right, look forward to deep emotional healing and personal empowerment without crisis.
Ooh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
And
okay.
then, so Tangi, our south node is Scorpio. So
Uh-oh.
we're moving out of a life of crisis, of intensity, and moving into Taurus, which is our north node, moving into a more stable,
Lord.
grounding way of living.
Hallelujah.
So that's why, like, back to our thing for 2026 is like, yeah, good things are coming to us because we've been living in intensity and like just like survival mode for the longest time.
Hallelujah. I hope my Aunt
Mhm.
Barbara's on to hear that.
So
Oh,
look forward to deep emotional healing and personal empowerment without crisis, and leave
without,
behind survival mode and intensity for intensity's sake.
because having an intensity for intensity's sake, because haven't we had enough of
Be
survival?
honest, you like the drama. I like the drama. It makes me excited. I'm like, ooh, what's going on?
You know what I do like, and I had to have a conversation with God. I like when miracles happen. Oh my God, you know what God did? But I said, Father, I do like miracles, but you can do other miracles. Can we just move
Just
it
more consistently.
Yes. Yes.
Instead of like this.
Yes.
Yes.
Still waters run deep.
Still waters run deep.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes.
I
Yes.
overstand that.
Thank you.
I
More, please.
overstand
Yes.
that.
Consistency. And then my brain was like, well, if it's consistent, then does that mean I'm gonna have to get sick? If that area, I'm like, is it gonna have to be
Oh.
something bad that's gonna happen? And then I
No.
had to get the broom, don't point that
Yeah.
on you, and sweep
Yeah.
that out.
Mhm.
And then I thought,
Mhm.
I thought about like like different people, like Abraham Hicks, who was running around killing people, and they got property. What kind of problems they got?
Hold on, Tangi. So next time, instead of sweeping it away, stop and be like, inhale, and then be like, why am I going in that direction?
Okay.
And then see what happens. See what your
that's good. So
see what your higher self tells you. Then like all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm relaxed. I don't feel like don't think about it. Don't think about it.
Personally, I was born into a lot of chaos. So part of it became normalized.
I was too.
And then I was always the one that had this wild ass story to tell. So I was getting my needs met, I was getting attention. And so then I thought it was my job to have a wild ass life. And then I was like, I'm tired.
Wow.
But I was conditioned, and then I thought it was meeting needs that I wasn't getting met. But now that I'm older, it was one of the, I do that because of this moments.
Wow, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
And I was
really interesting.
Chaos, but you know what I did? I jumped out of it and looked down at it and bounced around happy. You remember when you met me? So
check this out. Simbi, your so according to your chart, your south node is Leo. So if we go back to like so your south node is what you're moving out from, and your north node is Aquarius. So if we look at what the Leo was looking forward to and leaving behind, authentic visibility, being seen for who you really are, not who you perform as. So it sounds like when you were you just said it, you were the wild one, now you were performing as the wild one, and you just got tired of it. You were seeking validation instead of just being you and being okay with just being you. Like, who cares what people say?
Wow,
that's so interesting. And then so if we look at Aquarius is coming up. Look forward to visionary ideas finding real world traction. You're ahead of the curve again.
But
leave behind emotional detachment that keeps you isolated. That's very interesting because it's kind of like,
wait a minute, read it one more time, please. I was talking. One more time.
Yeah, so look forward to, so this is the Aquarius. So this applies to anyone with like Aquarius in their chart, specifically the sun, but because your north node is Aquarius, in your life, you're kind of moving into that direction, into an Aquarian way of living. So Aquarius, they are looking forward to visionary ideas, finding real world traction. Okay. So, and then you're ahead of the curve again. So kind of like the first thought that came to mind was like your writing, like visionary ideas, finding real world traction.
Yeah.
Right. You're like, maybe you are ahead of the curve, and that's why things haven't worked out yet, because it was still too early. Maybe. And if you went for it then, it might have not been successful as it might be in the future.
I love when he does that.
And then so leave behind emotional detachment that keeps you isolated. So maybe you're emotionally attached to this script that is keeping it isolated from the world. So it's kind of like not emotionally attached to it and just believe in it, the world's going to see it. It's going to come out.
Thank you. That really resonates.
Oh, good.
That resonated with me too for you.
Good.
Thank you.
Let's take a breath.
Yeah.
Blessed be.
All right, let's finish off the signs, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
We still have Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Pisces, which is really cool because we just came out of Sagittarius, right? That was like December. And now we're moving into Capricorn. and that's like January and then the end of January is going to go into Aquarius.
Yes.
And then Aquarius will go into Pisces. So Sagittarius,
My
look
dad.
forward to new perspectives, travel, inner or outer, and renew faith in life. And then leave behind escaping instead of integrating lessons. So that's like a lesson for all of us, you know, like there's new perspectives for us to look forward to, a renewed faith in life.
Wow, I like that. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that.
And next, Capricorn, which is where we are in right now, look forward to authority that feels earned, aligned, and respected. And leave behind over-identifying with responsibility at the cost of joy.
Oh, working too hard.
Yeah.
Born.
Like saying like, oh, I'm responsible for this and I'm responsible for that. And it's like, Cindy, you said it earlier. It's like, no, I'm going to chill while they take care of it. And they're okay with it. And I'm okay with it. And eventually it's going to be my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and the last one is Pisces. Oh, well, let's reread Aquarius just because it goes in order. Look forward to visionary ideas, finding real world traction. You're ahead of the curve again. And then leave behind emotional detachment that keeps you isolated. So one cool thing to kind of like just to look out for in like the real world events is visionary ideas finding real world traction. So we start like right now with all this AI stuff, a lot of people are like afraid of it and like, you know, it's going to take over the world or whatever. It's like, no, just look at the internet. Everyone was afraid of the internet when it first came out. It's like, there's like how I said earlier, there's good and bad. There's going to be good and bad and everything. As long as we like exist in this world, you know, like in order for us to live like this, there has to be that polarity.
I agree. You know, the thing that, like my daughter, you know, she's like, you know how much water is being used for AI? And I asked AI, was that true? And they said no. So I don't know.
See that, and that goes back to, we talked about it earlier about knowing the truth. Like you can research and do all this stuff and looking outside of you, but really what matters most, the truth is going to be in here. You know, like fine, like they're wasting all this water, but like, what are you going to do about it? Like, what are you specifically going to do about it right now? Like if you were in the position to like really change the world in that way, you would be like, God would put you in that position, in the position to like do whatever with the water or clean the earth or whatever, but you're here right now. You could only do so much. So if you start to worry about like, you know, global warming, but you really can't do much about it, it's like I'm
putting more worry out into the world.
Yeah, instead of just like live in the moment, find your happiness, find your truth, and live it. Because when you live it, you're going to emanate that energy, and that energy is contagious. Just like the negative energy is contagious too. Like you put it out there, it comes right back the same way. And it's like, it's not that it was good or bad. Everything is neutral. It's just the way you feel about it.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Yes.
Like I could like, you know, my wheel can pop and I could like have the worst day of my life after that, or my wheel pop and then continue having a good day.
Exactly.
It's all in here.
That's me. I can't wait to share. I mean, I reading what you send me, I'm like, maybe I should be sharing now, but I can't wait to share everything that I have been going through in my life. But I always think I should share it as a testimony after I'm out of it. You know, because I don't think anybody would believe all of the things that are on me. You know what I mean? But I found my joy after my nap. But anyway, go ahead with the next.
Well, that's the thing too. It's like you don't force it. If it's meant to come out, it's going to come out. And like Gemini to another Gemini, just the way we speak and our thoughts and everything, that's how it is. When we try too hard, we come out and it's like, what did you just say? This sounded dumb.
Yeah.
But when we're in the flow,
Yep.
it just freaking
It's
comes
fun.
out, right?
Yeah.
So let's close it with Pisces. Pisces look forward to spiritual clarity and creative flow grounded in reality. I'll say that again because this applies to everybody. Spiritual clarity and creative flow grounded in reality. So in other words, like, you know, be creative and be like a little kid again and have like big imagination, but still grounded in reality. Like, don't, you know, have these expectations of certain things when you know yourself that like it's never going to happen.
Or grounded in reality, don't create problems that aren't there.
Yeah.
You know, really
Mm-hmm.
ground yourself in reality and see what's really happening and not what your mind is making up.
Yeah,
And so,
like the illusion.
yeah, the illusion of problems or enemies or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
clarity, like there's so many different ways to I'll say be spiritual nowadays
Yes.
and maybe all of us are going to, or Pisces or the world, we're going to be grounded into what works for us. I heard Bazaar, what's his name? I can't think of his name, but Bashar. He calls different spiritual practices permission slips. And I like that because that particular word gives you permission to be, believe, think, connect with whatever. You know, it's the way that works with your brain.
Exactly.
And it would be nice if the world was more allowing in regards to other people and their choices. Like if Simbi wanted to be Hindu, it's okay. You know, if she wanted to be atheist, okay. If Buddhist, it's okay. And atheists, by the way, I found they're the most loving, connected people, at least the ones that I come in contact
with. Raise an atheist.
Yeah, they're so connected that they can't put up with the crap. So they say, no. Really, they're tuned in.
Yeah.
So I like spiritual clarity. Go on, Ray.
Okay, well, and leave behind confusion, escapism, and porous boundaries. So boundaries with a lot of holes, like a sponge.
Like I used to have. Right? Taking care of, like, I'll say no, but then they keep coming.
Enablers.
Yeah.
Enablers have spongy boundaries.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So,
well, let's pull it back to the collective consciousness forecast. Okay.
Thank you.
So what we're moving towards greater awareness of mental health, nervous system care, and emotional truth, new ways of working, healing, and connecting that prioritize human sustainability and shift from hustle to meaning.
I love it.
And so that's why like 2025 was kind of like a buildup to this. It's like 2025 was part one, and 2026 is the sequel, and then 2027. I don't know. A lot of people are talking about that date.
Oh yeah, that's human design. 2027. I'm man, what yo?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
So
every moment.
Here's some closing words. No matter what tool you use, astrology, tarot, human design, it all points to the same thing. That's what you just said. Slow down, listen inward, and live in alignment.
Slow down.
Listen inward. Alignment.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Carlos, do you want to pull a card before we get off?
Yeah, let's do it. Dun, dun, dun.
For the world, for me, or for Cindy?
I'm the guest. It should be for me.
Mm-hmm. I'm the host. It should be for me.
So wait, are we doing 3 cards?
Oh,
yeah, let's do 3.
All right.
We're like,
We'll do Tangi's first.
yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh no, or do Cindy's first.
Oh yeah, do Cindy's
alphabetical. She comes first,
and she's the guest.
Mm-hmm. All right. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
All right. Let's see. Ooh, the moon.
Ooh.
You got the moon. All right. Let's look it up. Let's see what that means. I'm still new to the tarot cards.
The moon. The
The
moon.
moon. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the moon. Oh, hold on. I have my book here. All right. The moon.
Okay.
And I pulled it up upright. So sometimes the card comes out upside down, but yours was upright. So let's see. The moon. Okay. The moon. Keywords: journey into unconscious, intuitive knowledge, dreams, mystery, illusion, fears. Message: the moon shines brightly over the path towards the depths of your inner world. The ocean symbolizes your subconscious mind between 2 towers and the wolves in your minds. So let's see. Within this blanket of darkness, there may be fear, painful memories, or forgotten times of distress. The moon is a great card to help you shed any negativity, mental blocks, or anxiety you may be holding onto. Connect with the depths of your subconscious and release everything that's holding you back. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I've been praying for.
Mm-hmm. That's funny. That's what we were just talking about for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Spirit.
Confirmation. Okay, Spirit.
Wait, what was your moon? What was your moon? Oh, your moon was Gemini. How appropriate. And you're here with 2 Geminis right now.
And I've sworn off Gemini. Except
Hey.
Prince.
Because she falls in love with the Gemini men, you know.
Oh, really? You fall for them?
Not
I can give you some advice. I'm a Gemini man.
Right, but you're not interested in Cindy.
Right.
No.
No, honey.
No.
Even if I tried.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Gemini men, just you got to tell them how it is. Like they straight up tell it as clear as day, and then they'll get it. That's what my ex-boyfriend did to me. He's a Scorpio, super emotional. That's the most emotional sign for men when it comes to signs.
I never had this.
He told me stuff about me that I had to hear. That I was like,
that's why the last Gemini stopped talking to me, but he's been blowing up my phone for the last few months, and I've just not been answering.
oh, because he probably liked that you spoke the truth, and he's like, damn, no one's ever said that to me, and it's so true.
Yeah.
So he wants her back.
So after my ex like did these certain things, he changed me. He literally like profoundly changed me to where like I'm like, damn, I do that to people. I don't like that about me. Like I need to change that.
My last Gemini ex, Jamal, was a Gemini. Harley,
I
Gemini.
remember.
My brother, Gemini.
Geminis can be jerks.
Yeah.
I can still be a jerk sometimes. And then I'm like, right away, I'm like, oh,
let me stop. Oh, good.
Chill out, Carlos. Don't be an ass.
Oh, good.
I'm moving into the ass phase. I haven't been an ass. I haven't said anything. I wouldn't speak
but
up.
hey, sometimes you have to be an ass.
Well, now I don't want to be an ass, but I do at the point and being honest, but still waiting for the invitation.
All right. Yes. Well, speaking of invitations, tell me when to stop.
Oh, okay, go.
Stop now? Oh, no, I'm
No.
shuffling.
Stop.
All right, ready?
No.
You got the Ace of Wands upside down
Upside down.
in reversed.
Mhm.
Let's
I
see
don't
what
know
that
if I want
means.
the Ace of Wands upside down.
You're a wizard, Harry.
But why is it upside down? Am
I
I?
don't know. We're gonna find out.
Okay.
All right. And then Ace of Wands. All right. So keywords: inspiration, power, creation, beginnings, potential, willingness to take risk, courage. So I'm going to read you the meaning, okay? And then I'm going to give you the keywords for the reversed, okay? So the meaning of this card is: in the Ace of Wands, a hand holding a wand extends out from a cloud. I'm going to turn it this way so you can kind of see it. Okay?
Okay.
Extends from a cloud as to offer a new idea. This card represents your potential, the new spark of ideas and inspiration. There's a whole world of opportunities waiting for you. The aces of tarot often represent your potential, not results. You will have to work hard for what you want. Let your energy and creative guide and motivate you. It's time to act so you don't miss new opportunities for growth that may pass you by. These opportunities will then lead you to even more possibilities. But you got this in reverse. So keywords: delays, lack of motivation, blockage, failure through arrogance. So
So
that
what
makes
does that
sense?
mean?
So
Because
delays, lack of motivation, blockage, failure through arrogance.
I'm
Do you
about to
feel you're
change.
like blocked or anywhere?
Do I feel like I'm blocked?
Blocked? Do you have blockage anywhere? Well, no, I think you're kind of like, I think this is almost like a it's like validating what you're going through. You know, it's like your the lack of motivation and block and
But there's not lack of motivation.
no, but you're growing out of it. You've coming out of it. Like whatever, like the delays.
Okay, there've been some delays, but the motivation, it's been too much. Like right now.
Well, maybe that's the block. Maybe it's you're putting too much motivation and you're
Much.
like,
Wearing myself out.
you what?
I said I was wearing myself out. And it wasn't oh. Okay, so if we apply that to my working world where I was trying to work as in a normal job as
Mhm.
opposed to what it is that I do, like not acting, not speaking, but in the normal world, I don't know, because I've been doing way too much.
Well, that's the thing, that's the whole theme with you is you have been doing too much. You have been working really hard and like
I
you
feel
feel like
good.
you're
I'm
not getting
working,
anywhere.
huh?
You feel like you're not getting anywhere. You feel like that's the block. So
But
the
from
other
the
way, the hand, so let your energy and creative guide and motivate you. So it's your time. So basically keep doing what you're doing.
okay.
Keep going with your voice and the things that are making you happy and taking care of yourself. Because when you don't, you hit the block again. You feel like you're like hitting these delays in life.
When how I can accept that or how I understand that is when my life isn't, when the finances, let's be specific, when the
Okay.
finances are not coming forth in a way that I need them, then I hunt for jobs that I can do and kind of enjoy because I need that money to survive. But if I don't hunt for the jobs, I'm going to hunt for the jobs if something else is not already
Well,
there.
see, there you go. Your motivation is coming from lack
Having
of.
kids and
Your motivation is coming from like you don't have enough. You're afraid that you're not going to be able to like pay rent or whatever. You're coming from a place of fear rather than a place of like, no, I'm going to be okay, and like where you're like more happier versus like scared, you know.
yeah.
And that's where you don't want to be. You want to be over here and have that trust that things are going to be okay, you know. And once you're feeling like that,
Then
it's
I'll
like
attract
it's
more
like
of
you're holding the wand, and now you're like, yeah, I'm doing magic.
okay. All right.
But right now it's like you're holding it upside down, and
Okay.
you're not using your magic because you're like, no, if I do this, that's not going to make me money. I need the money right now. So then you go for something that you're going to kind of like, and then you start doing it and you're like, man, I'm miserable. I'm like wasting my time here for what? Just to make the little bit of money that I need. And it's like, fine, you're making the money, but look how upset you are. Look how like you're not happy. Is it
Right.
really worth it? Like, is it really worth you sacrificing your own happiness?
No, but I
Just
feel like I
for-
stopped. Like I just did this movie. I stopped teaching for a
Mhm.
while and was casting and doing readings and stuff. And I came back and I went on stage and I did stand up. And there's this art festival coming up, and I told the lady that I would include some of my art, some of my paintings and jewelry and
Mhm.
things that I make. So like I feel like I'm doing that. But at the same time, there is a manifestation that is quite necessary. And even with that though, I've been thinking of ways that I can um take care of that while doing what I love. I just haven't gotten the answers yet.
Yeah. Well, I think you're doing it. I think that's what's happening right now. You're figuring all that out. You're finding what makes you feel good and still be able to make a living with it. And you should be able to do that because we said it earlier, like Cindy said it earlier, like you created me, now take care of me. You created me this way. You created me, to be an
Yeah.
actress.
You know I like Gucci Lord. You made that in.
Right. Right. I like that. I like Gucci Lord. Mhm. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank
Okay.
you, Carlos.
Mhm.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
just remember this. Whenever you feel like your lack of money, like actual money, and you're like, just stop and like take that breath and then think of all the things that you have because abundance is part of that. Like, look at all the color around you. You're abundant of color.
Okay.
When
Yes.
you're filling up a glass of water and you're about to drink it, say like, damn, look at this water. I'm so lucky to have this water whenever I want it.
Yes.
That's rich.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
like, when your kid comes and says, I love you and like shares time with you, it's like, wow, I'm lucky to have that.
Yes.
It might not be money, but it's still worth a lot. And then what's going to start happening is when you start to feel like fear over the lack of money, you're going to have retrained yourself to stop that thought and then go into a positive thought. Okay. And then right there, you're throwing that signal out into the universe that been like, oh, whenever Tangi is thinking about money, she's feeling happy about it. She's feeling like and then it's gonna come. It's like that's the whole like the secret, the power of like, you know, manifestation and energy and
that is. And so what is brings more is. I like that to stop.
And that's like where the magic is. It's like, and that's what I'm learning right now. It's like, how do I get myself into the vibration of like happy, of happy and joyful? Like it doesn't matter what the reason is, because your body doesn't know any different. It's I'm feeling like this. So now when I'm feeling really, really happy, then like, all right, I'm gonna put that energy out there, you know, and then just like magic, just like miracles, things will start to kind of trickle in. And all of a sudden everything starts going your way and you're like, damn, is it this easy? It's like, yeah, it's this easy.
It's easy. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to relax into that. So before we get off, let's all think about something that makes us feel happy. Let's think about how much abundance we have in our lives. The colors, like you said, or
music,
gifts, music,
sound. That's what I'm thinking about.
Our children wanting to do our hair, you know, cook for us. Anything, Cindy, you want to throw out?
Dancing.
Naked, making love. Somebody that you love and you like.
Energy exchange. Right there. Sharing moments, happy moments.
Yes.
Surprises.
Yes.
Surprises. Being able to touch my toes. I can. I'm thankful. Okay, y'all. Thank you. Blessed be.
Thank you.
Love you, Karlos.
I love you. Cindy, it was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure. I had no idea this was going to be today, so thank you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you. And we got to do it again. Don't be surprised.
Heaven, yeah.
Yes, heaven, yeah. Love you. Mwah.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.